Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 with the Historical Immersion Project as the Kingdom of Aragon. In the last episode we joined a crusade for Wendland, which in fact ended inconclusively, I'm guessing because the king just chose to convert to Christianity, which is fine, I guess. We also were called into this war by our dynasty member, the King of Bosnia, against Hungary. He wants to press his claim on Croatia. So, since our army was in the general vicinity, we are helping him out. Let's see if we can go somewhere that is going to cause us a bit less attrition. Actually, we're not suffering too much attrition here, so it's probably okay. We'll just start sieging counties. My uncle has contracted measles. Well, a lot of people are contracting measles. As long as I don't get the measles, then that's fine. Courtier died a natural death, not apparently of the measles. Okay, clap the leader in irons, I guess. Let's actually ransom all of our prisoners, now that I'm thinking about it. Not release, ransom. Let's actually head down and start sieging his capital, since it'll be worth the most war score. Okay. Somebody died of the measles. Various people have been ransomed too. It looks like he won his revolt war, unless it was just to lower crown authority or something. He might have lost it in that case. Or it could have been somebody's claim. I don't know if this is the same guy who was previously in charge. Anyway, let's try and fight this army. Alright, he's finished converting the province we had him in. Let's move him somewhere else then. We have a Sunni province in the middle of our land there, which we should probably go and convert. Alright, we won that battle, so I guess we'll go ahead and start sieging the capital then. The Prince of Veligrad died a maimed cripple. Okay. Not sure why I'm getting news about that. Okay, we'll search the dungeons and release all the prisoners, I guess. Oh, okay. We can imprison the King of Hungary. So let's. Well, that was a quick and easy way to win. And our friend now is the King of Croatia and of Bosnia, which is nice for him. And my son is of legal age and became a thrifty clerk because I neglected to transfer him to somebody with a better education trait. That's okay though. He's not too bad. We should get him married. Preferably to somebody with a good... There's a quick Princess of Alba, so I think we'll choose her, since that's a decent genetic trait and would give us a good alliance too. And she's almost of age. Many of my important vassals sent riders to let us know that they are meeting to discuss my rule. Okay. my half-brother is of legal age. So I suppose it might have been a better idea to keep the king imprisoned and ransom him, and then just continue to win the war by conventional means, but yeah, it's not a big deal. The prisoner is complaining. We'll let her rot. Somebody died after a period of illness, that's fine. Okay, we'll disband all our stuff, and now we can probably actually go on some hunts and things. Since we're not at war for the first time in our entire reign, I think. So we'll go on a hunt. We should probably go on a pilgrimage, which I guess we can't do right now because we're a commander, technically. It's hard being friends with someone more ambitious than yourself, and lately Infante Ponce has been pushing me to exert my talents beyond my limits. So 20% chance of gaining the ambitious trait. Let's try for that. That would be good. And we did it. Great. So I need to unappoint myself from here. Then we should be able to go on a pilgrimage. Also hold a grand tournament. So we'll go on a pilgrimage right now, and I guess I can't click the hunt button until we come back. That's okay. There are a number of different holy places that you could visit on your pilgrimage. Let's visit one of the ancient sites, Jerusalem or Rome, and let's travel to the Holy Land. My things are packed, everything is in order. At the end of my journey, the Holy Land awaits. Okay, my wife is my regent. She kinda likes me. She hates that I acknowledged a bastard, and she's outraged by a succession law change. I haven't changed my succession laws. Still primogeniture. It must have been from before we inherited. He must have changed the succession laws in this duchy that he was previously in charge of. So I don't know why she's worried about it. The rain has been pouring down for days. It's almost impossible to travel the roads. Why does the Lord punish his faithful pilgrims so? Gain 5 piety, 10% chance we gain mnemonic, which I think is pretty bad. Minus 4 health. Or we can gain cynical and have a lower chance of getting mnemonic or ill. We can gain the cynical trait. That's okay. And hopefully not get ill. We didn't. Good. You lay awake at night reflecting on your pilgrimage. It's an inner journey as well as a physical one, but can you be sure of which destination it will take you to? And do you even want to have that certainty? The mind wanders where it will, so we can have a chance of getting one of these various traits. Sure, let's do that. We didn't. Riders approach. Thundering hooves are heard down the road. The pilgrims look with apprehension at the rising dust cloud. As the riders close, steel armor and steel-tipped lances reflect the bright sunlight. The tension rises, but then a collective sigh of relief is heard as the banner of the Holy Knights is seen flying above the mass of armored men. The knights halt before the pilgrims and graciously offer to accompany you on the road. Praised be the Lord, a most welcome escort. Or never trust armed men who appear out of nowhere. No, we'll gain our piety and welcome the escort. You have finally arrived at Jerusalem, passing by the Mount of Olives. You enter through the city gate and are immediately overcome by a feeling of having made a truly epic journey. The city is filled with people of all creeds and colours, the air heavy with smells of strange spices and foreign plants. You make your way through the throng of people and animals, excited by the knowledge that you are now close to the Via Dolorosa and the other holy places. You plan to also visit the Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem, but first of all, you need to find some place to stay. After all, you wouldn't want to be forced to sleep in a stable, would you? Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. Okay, let's finish this first. The stories of other pilgrims all spoke of how impressive this place is. Now that you can see it with your own eyes, you can only join in their praise. You are glad that you came here to one of Christianity's holiest places. It was well worth the journey. So, the Doge of Genoa is wanting us to declare an embargo war on the Doge of Pisa. Yeah, he is over here somewhere. I don't think I want to be bothered with this. We'll probably get some money out of it, but it's not a big deal, and I don't want to have to transport my troops anywhere by boat because it's kind of annoying, so we'll just decline this. We also have to get our son educated. Is this our second son? Third son? No? It is our... No, wait, it is our second son. No. Third son. Because our first son is already of age. I guess I'll just give him to some random duke then, since it's pretty unlikely he'll inherit La Mancha. Okay. You finally returned from your pilgrimage. It was a rewarding and interesting journey, and you'd do it all again if you could. Still, it's good to be back home. Okay, my regency has ended. I can hold a grand tournament, but I don't think I will just yet. I will get ready to go on a hunt, though. If I could lose the slothful trait and gain diligent, that would greatly improve my character. We could probably spend some money on some upgrades to our castles, though. Sure. We'll just upgrade some of the military buildings, I think. Except where we can't afford it. That's probably about all we can afford right now, actually. My prisoner, the Duke of Transylvania, is complaining about his dark cell in the dungeon. We'll let him rot. And we don't have a holy war cooldown, so we can go to war right now, I guess. So why don't we? This county here is held by the Sultan of Africa. These, we could get 2 counties. They're both held by the same guy. I think we probably have a truce with him, though. We do, okay. I'm not sure if we can declare war for this. We can declare war, but I'd rather take land that is adjacent to my other land, so I guess we'll just declare for this one county. We could also declare war for his land over in Africa. But we won't do that, at least yet. Okay, we'll declare this holy war. We'll raise our levies. Just our vassal levies for the moment, I think. And we are probably going to have to transport them over to Africa by boat to actually get to 100% in a timely fashion, since our other option is to just siege the target county and let the ticking war score get us to 100. Can we not do this? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Let's, I think we'll gain the prestige up until 2000. It's still going to help with opinion. I think we're pretty stable, though, at this point. From a vassal standpoint. I'm starting to think Emilia might fancy me. Sure, let's make a move. Good to be the king. I guess, Okay, he likes me more. I guess we don't actually have to take them over by boat, we can just march them across. Or actually, it's quite possible that he'll bring an army across himself and we can fight it, and that will give us a good amount of war score. Okay, we had a county converted. Is the county my chaplain is working on still in need of conversion? It's not. So we can move him over here. I don't actually know what his military strength is, because I never checked. It's 20,000. A bit less than what we have raised. Oh, okay. Galicia almost called us into a war with it, but then changed their mind. What is this war that they are in? Holy War for Sevilla. Well, that's unfortunate. They're going to expand their holdings down here. My chaplain was attacked when he tried to spread the Holy Faith. How dare they? My daughter... Oh, I have a genius daughter. She needs educating. Give her to the Duke of Aragon. Let's see. I could potentially lose the trait Slothful, but I could also gain Greedy. We can just leave them all be. So it looks like whatever civil war was going on there has ended and put a premature stop to Galicia's war too. Which is good. When our truce expires with this guy, assuming it's the same guy in charge, which is not necessarily the case. Let's check my Hilal the Cruel, which I think is indeed him. As soon as my truce expires, then I can go to war, probably for the rest of the Duchy of Sevilla, and hopefully stop Galicia from doing that. We'll clap their leader in irons. It looks like he's joined our war, which I didn't get a notification about, but I could tell because I saw his armies raise up. So let's go and fight his army as quickly as possible before they get all together. That would be fine anyway. Okay, Lords of Portugal have approved some kind of law. We had a daughter born. Let's just acknowledge her. Nieces of legal age. Alright, we won that battle. We can go ahead and try and fight this army too. We had a daughter of legal age. She's deaf. Okay. Let's try and get her married to maybe somebody who might inherit something matrilineally. Sure, this Prince of France. He actually has a claim on the Kingdom of France, so we could press it and then actually put our dynasty on the throne there. Which perhaps we would like to do. That sounds like a fun time. Though, not really sure about how my military strength would stack up against France. Not too well, as it turns out. Maybe if we could call in enough allies, it would be possible. Alright, so this gets us up to 58%. We lost our court chaplain from severe stress. So we'll appoint a new one, and We still need to convert this county, so we'll send him to do that. And we'll try and fight this army again. My hard work practicing public speaking in front of a mirror has paid off. You now feel much more confident when addressing others, and your skill at the art of diplomacy has likewise improved. I gained 2 diplomacy. Nice. Should fulfill my ambition. So let's see then. We'll switch to the ambition to improve learning, I guess. And we're going to have to continue this war next time because we are out of time here. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.